tuned in. That's it's about to be a good one. What's your record on that joint? Word, definitely gotta check that joint. What happened? Shit, niggas waited to tell me. I don't even remember. We're gonna have to keep it popping. I remember playing 2 games, but I don't remember how the shit went for real.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
This one, all mad at me.
From M&T Bank Stadium, fielded about a yard deep.
Please start cheating. They're supposed to be on all pro.
And a pretty good return
so,
here.
I like all Madden done.
All
Madden is good. That's what the developers put it on. The developers put it on all pro.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
I'm really trying to wait.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson dancing to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 33. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out.
This is a little faster. I play all pro.
Yeah, usually when you're starting
Nigga, I play online games, and that's what it's all pro. He's talking about all Madden. All Madden is for when you play niggas in the hood.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Start clipping them niggas.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And an alley to run. He'll have a first down past the 40. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away.
I saw you, though.
And compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Lamar Jackson.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they take possession of the football.
I ain't going to rush it, man. I ain't going to rush it, man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Jackson.
I like the strike.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now it's Jackson. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
46 down, man. 5-4. Bravo.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz.
Yeah, that was a safety.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 27 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Wentz now to throw. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job
now,
on the offense figuring out their
2-point
play and using it well. It's interesting.
You had a better chance with somebody better, bro.
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play
nice
factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of
it. But you said you're an Eagles fan.
Strategy now, when I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll bite. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Jackson now. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. On 1st down, Ingram. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 44, Jackson forced out to his left. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Jackson, got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. To throw is it's Andrews. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this is caught.
You could have that shit. I was smoking it. You earned that, though.
Marquise Brown.
You could definitely have that. That was a good job.
As they are now on the board here in the first half. And he's a little bit on the shorter side
now,
as a
if you
receiver.
play like that the whole game, then
Sometimes for the defense, tough to find the
gonna
little
work
guys,
for you.
right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
If I win this one,
That's
that's a
fielded in the
three-game
end
sweep.
zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
From the 22, Wentz. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders.
That's a flag.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 40. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half.
Come on, you got to release that fast.
He's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to smoke right now? You high?
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Throwing his Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Now I'm about to lock in because he's really trying to stay.
I'm not none of that. We'll find out later on. Was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Number 53. Here we go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, they go screen. This is Ingram. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wentz. Steps away to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. On 1st down, it's Sanders. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From midfield, here's Wentz. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Wentz to throw. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Well, this is caught by Jackson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Again, now throw with Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 40.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Shotgun now for Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. They'll run with Sanders. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 12-yard touchdown grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Hey, Steve 6.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught by Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Jackson on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick-6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And the pressure gets to him again. Malik Jackson able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Roberts has it, and he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Wentz going to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Jackson now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 46 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, it's Jackson, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield. And make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead. And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now Wentz. He's got it complete to Perkins. Good defense.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
That'll
That's
be fourth down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead,
better
but they're going to have
ladder.
to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz.
That's a computer, nigga. I'm here.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the toss play, Howard. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, 33 yards. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Throwing now is Wentz. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10, being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now Jackson. Past the 20. It's complete to Snead. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead in the final minute as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
81.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
My shit did too. Nigga, I can't even press a play. I'm the one that's going to get a penalty. It's froze. It's not going to come out of this.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll set the offense back 5, make it 1st and 15. But couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to success.
Crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore.